Welcome to On the Mic with Melissa Ebsch, and I have a new guest with me today, Mr. Dan Crowley of the Wild Report. Welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So, you have been doing the Wild Report for what?
Since beginning of March.
Wow, that long already?
Yeah, yeah.
Holy moly. That's pretty cool. So, what is the purpose of the Wild Report?
Well, I when I sat back and thought of different things I could create, I thought of, well, there's one thing that isn't out there, and I've done it on a daily. Get together all this information for what I got to do to go hunting and fishing.
Yeah.
And see what the day conditions are like. And there used to be something like this back in the day, but it doesn't exist anymore. There's
No.
apps and there's other
Oh,
things, but
yeah.
they're cumbersome. You got to pay for them. You got to find the right area, and they're hard to
Mm-hmm.
read. So, I started just putting together a report. What do I need to start my day hunting and fishing? And yeah, we started putting on the radio and delivering it.
Awesome. Yeah, and the nice thing is, like you said, it's on the radio and it's created by you, but distributed by us here
Mm-hmm.
at the radio station. And we put it out on the internet, and we put it out on what, all five stations, I
Yeah,
think.
yep.
So you can catch it there. But I mean, you're not only just doing hunting and fishing, you're also doing like general coverage, right?
Yeah, yeah, just general outdoors coverage of Northeast Wisconsin and the UP. So any outdoors events, tournaments. I went and got some footage on the boat races the other day. That was a fun event here in
Mm-hmm.
Marinette. The kids tournament, I brought my kids there, so that
Mm-hmm.
was easy one for me to do. But yeah, definitely want to be on top of that type of stuff. I'm big on getting youth involved in this, keep these sports going.
Oh yeah.
We've seen license sales and stuff downtrending over the years, and
Right.
I think that's part of what I want to accomplish too is keep youth interested and get them the information to keep going. So
Definitely.
yeah, youth events, stuff like that, I want to cover and definitely be a big part of.
So, are you trying to get the community members to kind of help you with that?
Oh, definitely, definitely.
So, how would you get them to do that?
One of the best ways is probably through my Facebook page. I have the Dan Crowley at Bay City's Facebook page, and anything that they have outdoor related, or they're seeing reports from the field, or if they're out there fishing and they want to share, or they're hunting and they want to share any of their information, trail cam photos.
Oh yeah, videos would be cool.
Yeah, yeah, any of
Heck
that
yeah.
stuff. Kids with big fish, stuff like
Yeah.
that. It all helps the report be a little bit better.
Yeah.
I cover as much ground as I can, so almost daily I'm checking Menominee, Oconto, Peshtigo, and Fox River systems. But that's still a lot of ground for me to cover.
Yeah.
I
Plus
can't always.
Marinette County.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So, you're covering all of that
all of
area,
it.
trying to get up to Pembine. There's a lot of lakes.
Oh yes.
People don't realize that
I
there's a
mean,
lot of lakes, a lot of water.
work your way up to Niagara.
Oh, yeah.
All the way up, and you're at the peak of Marinette County.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, so a lot of territory to cover, and I definitely, any information that people want to share is welcome. That just makes the report a little bit better. And as of right now, there's a lot of people that are outside of the area too that are listening to
Oh
this.
yeah.
A lot of the weekend cabin folks and stuff like that, they like to stay on top of what's going on up here and what events are going on. So,
Exactly, especially outdoor events. There's so much land
oh, yeah.
in between, Marinette County, Menominee County, Oconto County. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
and they all connect.
They do, they do, and I think over the years the trail systems and
Oh
stuff
yeah.
have gotten that much better. So you
Uh-huh.
do have this great interconnection in like the Nicolay system,
Oh yeah.
where you could jump on a four wheeler or a horse or a bike if you want to, and you can go 100 miles.
Oh yeah.
So there's a lot of things to cover, and I think that's kind of the general for the wild report is like anything wild.
Yeah.
Out there in the wild, like there's
Exactly.
all this land that people can utilize, whether it be hunting, fishing, and even the
Anything.
foraging and gathering.
Exactly.
I don't think people realize what you can forage and gather out there.
Exactly.
I'm kind of big on that. There's
Mushrooms.
free food
and-
everywhere.
Exactly. Exactly. And I think that goes to, like for me growing up, that's what we did.
Yeah.
We were hunter gatherers. That's just how we canned. Deer, fish, you name it. That's just how we grew up. I don't think a lot of people still do that. you know, whereas I think you and your family do that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Our family does a little, you know, not as much as when my kids were still at home, but it's just me and my husband now. So, you know, we'll buy a bag of frozen peas and be good with it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
well, and I think a lot of people they've really lost that. And when you talk about like a budget for groceries and stuff now, and it's a hot topic,
Oh,
groceries are
yeah,
expensive
they
right
are.
now. I actually equate what a day of fishing is going to look like, so we'll go out and sometimes, we'll luck out two guys on the boat, 30 perch. If they're in that nice 10 to 12 inch range, you're taking home like 5, 6 pounds of perch that day.
Yeah.
That lake perch is like $65 a pound.
Yeah.
And then people want to talk about their hourly at work, and I'm like, why don't you go out in nature, have some fun, get
Exactly.
some fish,
Pack a
fill your
lunch.
freezer.
Yeah. Have a little picnic on the boat. You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Just remember to bring your kids something to drink.
Yeah. Sunscreen.
And sunscreen.
Sunscreen's a big one.
I used to go fishing with my grandfather, you know, and he would remember everything except for something to drink for me. He always had stuff to drink, you know,
Oh, yeah.
cooler full of PBR. So guess what I got to drink? PBR.
Hey, at least it wasn't Schlitz, right?
This is true. Schlitz. Oh my, that
My
was.
dad's yelling right now.
But so, anyways, is there any info or anything that you would want people to just kind of put in with the message, if they're sending you stuff, anything specific?
Yeah, well, if you're having an event or you're having a tournament or something like that, just give me a little bit of time is always a good thing so I can get something prepped and get it out there for you. But yeah, let us know the who, what, where, when, how they can get signed up. If you got links to a website for sign up or something like that, where the event is going to occur, when it's going to occur. If you want to possibly come in, I guess there would be the opportunity to come in with you
Yep.
on the mic.
Yeah.
And we can do something that way. I can come out to events too. We can do footage there. As long as I
Definitely.
know,
Yep.
people telling me I can prep and bring mics and cameras and stuff and do some
Yeah.
coverage of the event. So
That's always cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you, like you said, if you want to get on the mic, let me know. Just message me through Facebook as well on the Melissa Alebj News Director Facebook page. And we will for surely get you on the mic. And then we'll pass you off to the Wild Report and
Yeah.
or vice versa, however that, you want to work it. But yeah, this is awesome. It's an
Yeah.
awesome report. And for anybody that wants to contact you, just go through your Dan Crowley Facebook page.
Yep.
Bay
Dan
Cities
Crowley
Radio.
at Bay Cities, and yeah, just message me through there and any information, pictures, that type of stuff, and
Yeah.
I'll get back to you as I
And
can.
You'll give credit to them as well, right?
Oh, for sure.
Okay. So I know a lot of people are.
No, I'm gonna take my face and put it on
Well,
their picture
hey.
and be like, "Hey, look at me with this 30-inch walleye."
Right. Why is your body so small?
Yeah, your head's big.
Bobblehead. Anyways, well, thanks for popping on in. You're
Yeah,
just
thanks for
one
having
wall
me.
over, so. Well, everybody, check out the Wild Report. We have them on our website, baycitiesconnect.com. You can check out the news. You can check out On the Mic. You
On
can
the
check
mic,
out.
5:50 a.m. daily. Otherwise,
Yep.
on all 5 radio stations, and those aren't just on the radio; they stream too. So
Yep. And that same goes for On the Mic. And check them out, baycitiesconnect.com. And you can check out our Facebook pages. Dan Crowley again at Bay Cities, and Melissa Alebj, News Director, Bay Cities Radio. And yeah, get a hold of us. We got cool things to do. So anyways, thanks for popping on over.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And for the rest of you, check out the Wild Report. You're going to love it. And get a hold of us. We'd love to have you come in. And y'all have a great weekend. And happy Father's Day to all of you out there.
Yep.
To all those dads and non-traditional dads. It doesn't matter. You're a daddy. So